Buenas tardes compañeros, bienvenidos a Tops with Axel, aquí con otro video sobre la famosa app Randonautica que te lleva a lugares creepy. Bueno, pues he estado checando en internet muchos videos y se los quise compartir con ustedes. Aquí les dejo los segmentos, algunos son en español y algunos en inglés, fue lo que encontré. Y pronto haremos el reto Randonautica, a ver a qué locación extraña nos lleva. Quiero saludar a The Rat y a Ronnie. Espero que disfruten estos videos conmigo. Así que arranquemos con el primer capítulo de estos videos. Por cierto, las redes sociales como TikTok, Instagram y Facebook están abajo en la descripción. Ahí te espero porque en Instagram estoy muy activo y subo muchas fotos interesantes. Así que los espero, amigos, y que tengan una linda tarde y el inicio de semana. Bueno, ya ven. Otra cosa que les quería comentar era que el canal va a tener un nuevo banner. Muy pronto lo verán. Chao, amigos, y bendiciones.
Okay, if you have seen any TikToks about the Randonautica app, I'm shook. You need to keep listening. My boyfriend and I were supposed to get this kitten today, and my mom said no, so of course we were really sad about it. And then I saw a TikTok about the Randonautica app, and I was like, we need to do that because I really want a kitten. So, this is the location it gave us. As you can see, it's 5 minutes from where we live. Kind of in the middle of nowhere, but there was easy roads to get there. And there was a gate blocking us from getting where we needed to be. Then when I was turning the car around, I kid you not, come here, buddy, this kitten was there.
Okay, I wasn't even going to film this, but I cannot make this shit up. I wanted to try randonauting again, but on my last video, a lot of people told me that I had to set an intention before I went. So before I got my location this time, I set my intention as to find answers about the car in my last video. It literally gave me a location on the same trail as the car. On maps, the location is just like a little bit further down the trail than where the car is, so I'm gonna go check it out. Okay, well, we're here. This is just as creepy, if not creepier, than the car. What the fuck? So much shit in here. Looks like an old building. There's like a window there. What the fuck? It looks like a cross. Bag. A SIM card. So we found a cross, a picture, SIM card, and that shit. If there's any pictures on the SIM card that I found, I'll put them in another video.
Be something. Who would hide something? Oh.
What does it feel like? What does it feel like? What does it feel like, Mom?
It feels like it. I don't know.
If we get arrested, what the heck? What is it? I don't know. Get it away. Get it away.
It stinks.
It's what is this? Oh my god! It actually reeks.
Not bad.
Oh my god.
Ew.
Ew. It actually smells so bad.
Do we have gloves?
What is that? Oh my god!
Oh no.
Holy shit.
I tried randonauting to see if anything weird would happen. On the way, I decided to listen to my old iPod from 9 years ago. I finally arrived at the location, and this cat came right up to me. It looked pretty friendly, so I decided to pet it. Eventually, it started to leave, and I followed it for about 15 seconds, and I found my old roommate from 9 years ago. No! Oh my...
Okay, so I downloaded that creepy ass app and it gave me like a GPS coordinate to this like dead end street right by my house, like literally 6 feet away. And so I walked down there and there was a box outside and this shit was here. And I just think it's kind of fucking...
Okay, guys, me and my friends were using the Randonautica app, and this was our location. Literally on a mountain. Like, it was a tall-ass mountain. This was a mountain we were hiking up. It doesn't look huge, but it was fucking gigantic. And this is the shit when we walked up on it. This is what we found. There was a little board, and this was on the board, and we don't even know what it means. We tried looking up, and we couldn't find anything. Then there was this shit, and then there's mirrors on it. We don't know for what. The middle mirror was broken, and then on the horizontal part, there's like words on it, and we don't even know what it says. We tried Google Translate, but we can't figure it out. Comment down below if you guys have any fucking clue what this is, because we don't.
So my friend and I tried the Randonautica app, and it takes you to like a random location that's supposed to bring you clarity into your life, I guess. And we drove through the forest, and we saw this lady blowing bubbles. And eventually it took us to this McDonald's, which you might think like, what? Like McDonald's? But this is literally the McDonald's that my friend lost her virginity.
My boyfriend and I decided to go on a Randonaut adventure, and you guys, it gets so creepy. Do not do this alone. We ended up driving through this really weird street. There was no one there. And we also ended up walking a little bit. I was obviously not prepared for this since I was wearing Crocs, and my feet got so dusty. At this point, I was really skeptical. I didn't really want to go further, but I was there already. Like, where are we? This was weird, but it gets weirder. We found a huge bird's nest. Like, what is this? Or at least, that's what I thought it was. And then there was this path. I don't know what it is. If you know what it is or what it means, comment down below. I don't know if it's like witchcraft or something. I'm scared. And then there was like a bunch of random stuff inside in the middle and a bunch of rocks. So basically it led us to a big bird's nest.
Okay, so there's that dude. Keep an eye on that red truck. Now go to your camera.
He's really not there.
Oh my god, it's not focusing.
There. He's walking.
There it goes.
He's literally right behind
you
us
guys.
now. He's right by that mailbox and he's not there.
He's not there and the truck is not there. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Okay.
He's right there.
What is that?
What the fuck? Are those goats?
No, it's like somebody making creepy noises.
We have to go. Are they killing them?
Meh.
Are they murdering the fucking goats?
Meh. 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 Simi is now communing with the goat spirits. There's two of them. She's now the goat whisperer. What am I doing here? Please explain. I'm scared.
We're doing randonauting, and our intent was Abby, and the map took us to the tennis courts.
So I believe in energies, okay? So my brother's girlfriend just put me onto something called randonauting, and Nautica, whatever the is, and she done up, and I'm here 3:25 in the morning picking her up so we can do this in the middle of the night. Okay, we thought of safety, pure happiness, and the color blue. The school's blue, and this is my high school.
I just got body shivers.
Don't stop. And this light is only on.
I just got body shivers.
On in the school.
Okay, so for people who don't know, this is Randonautica. It's an app, and it gives you locations to go to. It's like a fate thing. My friend told me about it, and I thought nothing about it, so I downloaded it, and I went tonight to my 2 locations. This is where it gets weird. So I went to the first location and nothing. I went to the second one because I was like, I feel like I have to go there. And like, so it's 7 minutes away from me. So obviously this is what the app looks like, and it gives you like, where do you want to go? So I went, and the woman, like, it gave me a specific house. She came out of the house and smiled at me and was staring at me. It was weird. I was gonna leave, and my message to the app wasn't sending. It kept saying like, here, it was like failed to send, try again. So I stayed for an extra 5 minutes. Like I stayed. I felt like I had to stay. After I left, a police car drove past me and I made a joke about it to her because we were on call. And I carried on driving the way I would home, and like for part 2. Part 2. So we already know I tried to send the report, it didn't work. We already know I saw a police car and joked about it. Because the report didn't send, I didn't leave for an extra 5 minutes. I started noticing that the police car was actually going towards my house. And I was driving my normal way home, like I didn't go out of my way to follow the police car or anything like that. And the road that I came down to get there, the road I was going to go back up, had been blocked off by an ambulance and 3 police cars. This was me after I pulled over in a safe location and had realised what I had just seen. I propped my phone up to show my friend what I was seeing. That's when we realised that if I had left my location 5 minutes earlier, that would have been me. I watched them put the guy in the ambulance. I drove around to the top of the street to see if I could see what was going on, and there had been a car accident, a big car accident. I'm glad she made me wait 5 minutes. Like if you want to hear more on this.
So I saw this thing that a lot of people were doing on TikTok called Randonauting. It's an app that you download and it gives you a completely random location close to you that you go to, and apparently it's supposed to be a glitch in the simulation or something like that. I don't really know if I believe it or not, so I downloaded the app and I thought I'd try it out for myself. It gave me a spot in the middle of the woods that's kind of close to my house, but it looks like it's along ATV trails, so we're on the ATV and let's go see where it takes us. Alright, so we're at the location and this is weird. There's a car just chilling in the woods. How did they even get in here though? Like there's trees everywhere. There's no way a car could get in here. This car looks super old.